Hello, everyone. Welcome to the newsletter. We are Milica and Christine, and we are here to tell you what's up on the Inspired Choices Network for the week of July the 8th through the what, Milica? 12th?
Oh, I'm 9, 10, 11. I don't know my numbers anymore.
I know, that's too fast for me.
12,
Yes.
12. Yeah.
So our featured host this week is Milica.
It's me. And you know what else?
What's that?
It's my 5th anniversary on
When?
Monday.
On Monday?
Monday. It's
Oh
my
my
5th year anniversary.
Okay, so you know that we don't pre-plan that. Like I don't.
No, I know. That was funny. I knew it when you mentioned it to me, but I was like, hey, that's neat.
That's very cool. Well, congratulations. Thank you so much for being with us for 5 years. Truthfully, Milica. Okay, so Milica's show is called The Pleasure Zone, but does it feel like it's been 5?
No, actually, I was looking at it going, I don't even know what happened to time. And quite frankly, I don't even know how I pulled off all those podcasts and radio shows. It blows me away.
It's just because you're so damn brilliant.
Let's go with that.
So tell everybody what your show is about.
So my show is The Pleasure Zone, where we explore things like bodies and pleasure of embodiment. And really, it's just about looking at all the places in our lives and in society and in different areas of the world where pleasures may be wrong and how we can start to change that, shift that, and have a different conversation about sex and bodies.
Right. And what's your favorite thing about doing the radio show and creating all these podcasts?
Quite frankly, it's like therapy for me. So it's helped my relationship in a lot of ways because I don't bother my husband for I get to talk to you guys and my audience for an hour a week nonstop. And it kind of takes some pressure off of him. So
you're welcome.
And I get to do all this really cool research on topics I might not have explored before, which is another thing that I love to do is just delve into crazy things.
Crazy things. I can't wait to see what you're doing this week. That's awesome. Well, I'm thrilled you're here, and I've listened to and produced, I would say, at least 75% of your shows, and I'm never bored. I'm always amazed at the research that you bring forward and the information and the ideas and the awareness. It's fabulous. You are a fabulous radio show host.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome. Okay, let's jump over to the website and check out what's going on there. Okay, so of course, our featured host is Milica, so we got that right here. When you come to the website, you just need to click on that picture and boom, you are right in there. Then we have down here under our 3 columns, these are rotating columns, and you can see what's coming up on what day. So first things first is we have a brand new article in the network, and it's called Keep the Joy in Summer by Mary Dravis Parrish, who is our parent whisperer. Great ideas and what we can do to keep the fun in summer, because it's all exciting for the first couple of days and then not so much. Great article there. We also have our TV shows, and we had this week we had Money and Consciousness with Megan Silito. I love that interview with her, and we've got more shows coming up in the next few weeks. Then we start out our Mondays radio show with
Prioritize Pleasure with Pleasure for Sales Success with Lori Hawkins. I wanted to say it because she used the word pleasure on the SOAR experience.
Yeah, and I'm very much looking forward to that. How much more pleasure can we have with sales as well? Then we have our fabulous lady from Lebanon, Junaline, and Junaline this week is talking about dating for expats, the Fab, Hot, and Single Woman's Handbook to Finding Love. So she has just written this book. It just went live, and we're so excited for her and what she's creating. And you can get it. You don't have to physically get it because it's an online book, which is so
true.
Yeah, fabulous. Congratulations to Junaline. Then we have
Joyfully Exploring the Many Paths in Life on Everyday Joy with Candice Mao, and she's got a guest this week, Derna DiMaggio.
Good one.
Find out what that's about. I'm just telling you what's happening.
The phase of wearing many hats. This is going to be good. Okay. Then we follow that up with our parent whisperer, Mary Dravis Parrish, and she's going to be talking about animal teachings. And she has a guest this week, Dr. Joanne Lefebvre. I can't get
Lefebvre Connolly.
Connolly. So that should be very, very interesting. Animals and children, that would be fabulous. We then move over to...
Oh, look at this. We have a German episode this week with Karina Stoffel on Dancing Your Life. It's called Politiker oder Staatsmanner. I think it has to do with politics, but I'm not sure.
It looks interesting. You're probably right. Then we have our Financially Speaking host, Kathy Cook Noble. And Kathy Cook Noble, of course, has the book, All Ladies Should Use the F Word, a guide to loving your finances. I love how many authors we have on the network. Not sure what Kathy's doing this week, but you can bet it'll be a fabulous show we can all benefit from. Then, our featured host.
Yep, I'll be talking about golden showers. Why? It's my 5th anniversary, and it was one of my best listened to episodes ever. So I thought, let's look it up from a new perspective, like 4.5 years later.
That's very interesting. So it is a fascination, this urination obsession some people have. But hey, you know what? You talk about everything, so I love that about you.
We got musical exploration with Elfie Joe.
Yeah.
Our magical musician. So she's going to be exploring music. It's
yeah.
going to be fun.
It is going to be fun. I love all the different shows that she does and the different instruments that she has. She brings to the table too. Then we have one of our newest hosts. So we had 2 new hosts start last week. Adine Tifanola was one of them. And her second show is going to be Access Your Unique Infallible Truth. And her story and the way that she's had to get to truth really does support and guide other people. And she also has a book out called My Exquisite Purple Life. And you can get that in audio or print or in an ebook. It's an amazing book. I
highly recommend the audio. I love her voice on the audio.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah. Okay, then we have our 2 Love, Life, and All Things Weird hosts, Megan and Suzanne. Breaking up is hard to do. This is going to be interesting.
Love, Life, and All Things Weird. Interesting, ladies. Have you ever wished you could just change your relationship but only knew maybe you had to break up and try again with another partner? Who knows where they're going to go with this?
It should be good. Then we have our marketing maven, Lindy Chapin-Start, on Unstoppable. I'm not sure what she's doing this week, but she always brings such a breadth of new information. And I'm telling you, it's so overloaded with ideas. It blows me away.
We've got Aligning Divine next with Keisha Clark at 2 p.m. EST on Wednesday. And we're going to be excited to find out what her topic is as well. We're going to have a lot of surprise episodes this week.
Surprises. Surprise, exactly. Then we have our wonderful, luscious leadership host, Dana Lewis. She's going to be talking about modern leadership for transformational times, which is so cool. And she has a guest, Catherine Ascandian Yee. Will be a fabulous conversation. We do have a lot of changing times happening for sure. Then my show... That's me. So I'm going to be talking about business shaming or business claiming. There's a lot of shame in the world, and this week I'm really going to be diving into what it means and what stops people in their world around business shaming to create even more.
Totally. And then we've got our other new host, Carla Taylor, on Bring Your Brilliance, and this week she's going to be talking about what's new with LinkedIn. Strategies for success. And last week's episode, she got me really intrigued about LinkedIn, which I've been ignoring forever. And her stats and information on that kind of made me go, LinkedIn.
Yes, it's huge. And she's a LinkedIn strategist. I mean, this woman knows about branding and LinkedIn in a way that is going to be such a benefit to all of our listeners, and especially our business and professionals in the workplace. We then follow, we kick off, no, So Carla's kicking off Fridays now, and then we move to Dr. Deborah Unipan. This week she's going to be leaving your legacy upon the earth. I love that. How many of us are actually looking? We talk a lot about purpose, and we miss what we want to actually leave. And I think this will be a very fascinating, as many of her shows are.
Those are fabulous. She was recognized by my daughter this week, actually. I was producing, and Ziva overheard the radio, and she said, "Is that Dr. Deborah Unipan on Awakening with Angels?" I was like, "You got a fan, girl."
That's fantastic. Then we have our space whisperer, Lisa Bennett, and she's talking about how to manifest your perfect space. That picture alone, I mean, I'd love to go manifest on the beach right now. And then rounding out our week is our amazing
Sleep, Eat, Pet, Dogs, Repeat. Sounds like that book that was Eat, Pray, Love, but for dogs. Eat, Pets, Dogs, Repeat. I'd like to see a book on that, Miss Dr. Andy. Where you can explore things with your pets and tools for your pets and for the pet people.
Right. So that's it for our week, Milica. You guys, you can check us out on YouTube. You can check us out on SoundCloud. We have playlists in there of all of your favorite hosts that you can now listen to and follow and just love up on all of them. Be sure to join us in Facebook as well. And you can find us on over 50 platforms to listen to all of those podcasts. So until next week, my friends, take care. And remember, Inspired Choices Network. Woo-hoo!
Bye.